probable for what was supposed to be the third part in the steampunk airsoft gun. Now the second, because the second part got completely lost. I I went away before hitting upload, and my computer's not plugged in, so the screen shut off. And when I came back on, I desperately clicked reconnect about 100 times, couldn't save the video. But you know something? I'd much rather have the video go bad and the gun go good than the gun go bad and the video go good, because that is exactly what is happening right now. And I was really really anxious to show you guys this. Um, I think that looks awesome. I know you can see a few things around, but really, um, oh, that is still a little wet. I can touch that up. Um, I kind of wanted it to look a little sloppy, not quite this sloppy, but as I'm doing right now, just kind of touching it up. Um, it looks a little better. One way or the other, I think it came out really, really good. For my first attempt, I think it looks like it's made out of brass. I still need to rivet this side, which I'm really not looking forward to, because honestly, it's just 9 rivets, and it was just. Bleh. I get very, very impatient, which makes my hobbies very tedious to me, because I do this, I do model railroading, Civil War reenacting, and just the little things like now that I've got it painted looking good, I'm very impressed, very pleased with it. Um, and then it still functions completely fine. So while I'm on it, if you guys have any suggestions that you would like to see me do to the gun to make it more steampunkish, um, I'm satisfied in a way with it. I'm really looking forward to playing Airsoft with this, because it'll be something unique. Um, and like I said in the first video, I was so scared of screwing up such a nice gun, and I think I did pretty good. So it started off looking like that. Stupid glare. But it started off looking like that, and now it looks like that, and I'm very happy with it. Um, while I'm putting off riveting the other side, I think I'm gonna have me a victory. Oh, I just remembered all my beers out of the fridge. Though I do have some cider that could be put over ice. I'm not gonna worry about it. Um, I'm really tired. I'm always tired in my videos because I always make these after work, and it's actually, I would say it's late at night, but it's early in the morning right now, and I have enough sleeping problems as it is. So I'm probably gonna go to bed before I start riveting the other side, because if I start riveting the other side, the sun's gonna start coming up by the time I get it done. It feels so good outside the window because it's so hot. Like, you guys can probably like tell I'm sweating. Um, so in the spirit of the steampunk era, I'm gonna go take a swig of sweet tea and put in a dip. to sign off for the night, and I will have part 3 up tomorrow at some point. I'm gonna try to get up in the morning, and because I've got a lot that needs done, and I need to leave early for work tomorrow because the railroad crossing on my way to work is gonna be closed off. But just look at it. I'm just ecstatic over how good those rivets look. I really am, and like I said, I know in the video it looks very silverish, but it's very much brass. Because I'm using a webcam instead of a regular camera. This thing started off as a zombie gun, and I'm taking it from being a zombie gun and slowly becoming a zombie myself. But so I'm gonna go take a swig of sweet tea before I put a dip in, and then I'm gonna put a dip in, then I'm gonna sign off, then I'm gonna take my dip out, then I'm gonna go to bed. So before I sign off for the night, I'll show you what's new in the Rebel Bull universe. I forget if I brought it up in a previous video or not, but I've been working on a unit, if you will, and as you can see, it's a custom made shell, and it is of a Mark GP40WH-2, and it's got all 5 fans. It's got the SD45 radiators, and I finally found a chassis that fits under it. And it's just about right. If it's off, it'd only be off by a few scale, maybe a scale foot or 2. So what I'd like to do is find one with a flywheel in it, because this doesn't have a flywheel. I'd also like to find one that I can convert to DCC a little more easier, and put sound in it. Oh my gosh, this is why I never get videos made. But I think it's coming along pretty good. It's looking pretty nice. I'll get the Mark decal on it sometime when I'm not procrastinating like I usually do. I'm literally procrastinating, blowing my nose. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna swig some sweet tea. I'm literally getting tired as the video goes on. One of these days I'll stop being such an amateur. I'll have a nice video camera, a nice intro. I don't know, maybe I'll start getting drunk for my videos. That'll be new. No, it won't. Alright, so in the spirit of Edwardian era steampunk, I put in Copenhagen snuff at the beginning of the video. For my sign off, I'm gonna go with trusty old Skull Mint. Dear Outlaw Dipper, please forgive me for the skull I'm about to dip. Amen. He's not a big fan of Skull, I know. I like Copenhagen. But Jeez, dipping skull and spitting in a mud jug. That's 2 strikes. I'm running bad. Oh, I gotta show you my dip wall. My dip wall is growing very, very rapidly. One thing I do want to address, I want to, and I will make a separate video about this. But I'll say it like this for the short time that I'm gonna be on, excuse me, screen right now. Stop telling me dip is bad for me while you smoke your cigarettes. I'm literally getting sick and tired of people as I walk out the door at work telling me how bad dipping is while they puff their cigarette. And I don't care if you smoke. I smoke every now and then myself, more cigars than cigarettes, but I've been known to smoke a cigarette. But don't smoke your cigarette and look me in the eye and say that dipping is bad for me or dipping is gross. Shut up and smoke your cigarette. That's worse for you than this is. Anyway, the dip wall. There. So there is the dip wall in all its glory, and you will get to see right before your very eyes the addition of a few more cans that I pulled out of the truck. Ta-da! So there's my dip wall in all its glory. She's growing every day. So I am at 13 minutes, and I'm going to cut off there. Didn't want to waste time finding a bottle. So, Rebel Bull signing off. Dip fresh, keep her classy, and always thank a veteran when you get the chance. The Walkersville Southern Railroad is renting a steam train this coming weekend, the weekend after, and the weekend after that. So before I go, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that they're doing that. So if you're in Western Maryland, Southern Pennsylvania, West Virginia, if you're in any of the surrounding areas, and you want to see Lehigh Coal 125, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad because this is such a terrible video. I'm gonna redo this, but I just wanted to get it out that Walkersville Southern Railroad is going to be doing steam trains. And the 24th and 25th, I'll be shoveling coal. I know, I'm such a big star. But you never know. I might get one guy come up to me and be like, hey, I saw your dip videos. Just keep it up, keep doing your thing, keep doing different stuff, and and it might make my day. It will make my day. It really will. Shoveling coal pretty much gonna make my day, but one way or the other, thank you whoever watches. I really do appreciate it. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign off because I'm at 15 minutes and I'm really tired. Good night.